traveling to Europe with Multilang. This is where we provide you with educative and informative content to guide you through the process of traveling to Europe. My name is Ifelua and I am the lead consultant at Multilang. For the past few weeks, we have been talking about scholarships, and we are still going to talk about scholarships today. I hope you are enjoying every of our episodes. If you have not seen some of the past episodes, I encourage you to watch them as well. So last week, we started talking about how to search and select scholarships. And we talk about you asking yourself or be clear about what you would like to study, whether for bachelor's or for master's. And also to streamline your region, to be certain about the region or regions you are going to be searching for scholarships. And then we talked about the types of scholarship, being clear about what type of scholarship you actually desire. Today, we would talk about more points. The next point is what qualifies you for a scholarship. We've actually treated this, in previous episodes where we talked about you preparing yourself. You need to be clear and put together things that you know would qualify you for getting a scholarship. Things like excellent academic result, things like what talents do you have, and of course asking yourself if you have enough to put on your motivation letter as regards work experience, volunteering, internships. And also I heard recently that another thing you can do is publication of papers. If you've published papers, or if you can write, if you're good with research, I will encourage you to write, because that can give you more opportunities of getting a scholarship. So you need to ask yourself and put together all these things that qualify you for a scholarship before you even begin the search, because this will guide you in knowing what type of scholarship should you even put your energy into going through or reading through, And then the next thing is, okay, I need to let you know that scholarships are very competitive. This is a serious business. Scholarships are quite competitive. So what you studied in your bachelor's matters as much as your grade. This is what I always tell people. What do I mean by this? If you are searching for a scholarship for masters, I will advise that you let it be something related or a prerequisite, something that you have a prerequisite in your bachelor's. As an example, if you want to, study physics in your master's and you're looking for a scholarship, to study something in physics, and then you have a bachelor's in international relations, that might be going too far. Maybe I should give you another example. So assuming you would like to study international relations, which is always my favorite example anyway, and then you have you studied something maybe in the sciences, something not exactly international relations. I'm not able to get you the exact example, like of courses that are not exactly related. Or maybe to make it easier, let's say you want to go for engineering, maybe mechanical engineering, and what you studied in your bachelor's is biology. This might not be a good idea. It might not be a good one because it's not a direct prerequisite. You need to look for a course that has direct prerequisite. Why is this very important? This is because you are competing against a lot of candidates from all over the world. There are a lot of applicants like you. So if the slot for the scholarship is 10, they only have 10 slots for the scholarship. And then they have, if it's a scholarship for mechanical engineering, as an example again, and then they have a slot just 10, and they have candidates, let's say 8 candidates actually studied mechanical engineering in their bachelor's, and you studied biology, international relations, physics, or any other thing that is not mechanical engineering or nothing engineering at all. That means when they start streamlining, when they start shortlisting candidates, there is a high chance that they will shortlist those 8 who actually have a bachelor's, which is a prerequisite in mechanical engineering, especially if they have good results and other things to back up the application. They will select them first before coming to you. And because scholarships are quite competitive, you need to put yourself at a good position, this is a very, very important point. That's why I'm spending so much time making it clear to you. You need to search. If it's self-funding, it's a different ball game. You can afford to cross departments and even cross faculties. But when it comes to scholarships, it is not as advisable. It's not advisable at all to cross departments or cross faculties. In fact, don't try to cross departments unless it's a department that is very close, to your own department. Let's say biochemistry and maybe chemistry, something like that, something close. But do not cross over completely and be searching for something that you do not have a prerequisite for. You would limit your chances if you do this, because there are a lot of other qualified candidates who have the right prerequisite than you do. Do not try to limit your chances. You need to find a way to, increase your chances. And then another thing I will talk about briefly is, am I willing to write an international language test? Some scholarships are tied to, they don't even waive it. They are tied to international language tests. So you need to ask yourself if you're willing to write an international language test. Actually, I encourage people to write the international language test, irrespective of the region you are from. This is because you would increase your options of scholarships, because there are certain scholarships that do not waive this. For instance, a number of Erasmus Mundus scholarships do not waive this. If you are also searching for scholarships, let's say in Finland, most of them do not waive this, irrespective of the country you are from, especially if you're not from the United States or the United Kingdom. So in the end, you will have fewer options to work with when you do not have international language tests. So I always advise people to try hard to write the international language test in order to give themselves more options to choose from. This is where we're going to stop today. And in the next episode, I will wrap this up, give you a few more points and move to the next series. Thank you for watching again this week, and I hope to see you soon.